Hi, it's Jody Evans from the Joy Love Bus. And I had something on my heart the last couple days that I really wanted to make a video about because I heard something, and it was literally like a line in a TV show that hit home hard. And I remember looking at Wyatt going, wow, that's powerful. So we're watching a show where one of the lines in the story is this couple decides they're going to donate all this money to their church. And they hold some back for themselves just in case this doesn't work out. And because they lied about it, they get approached and say, hey, you know, you lied. That's the deal. It's not even that you didn't give it all in, it's that you lied about it. And the line that struck me was, you were betting against our success. By holding something back and not being all in, you were betting against us succeeding. And it really struck me, because how many times in our lives do we do that? Do we think we want this, and we know in our heart that we're supposed to go all in, but we let our fear hold us back and keep a piece of us over here, you know? And it hit me on such a powerful level. Like, we need to be all in order for our blessings and our amazing encounters to find us. In order for us to say to God, the universe, whatever you believe, I trust that this is what I'm moving forward. This is my calling. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm going to put my whole self in this new space and believe that whatever is supposed to come to me will come. How many times do you sit back here and kind of wish, you know, oh, I wish money was better. I wish I had a better job. I wish I found someone who loved me as much as I loved them. How many times do you not put yourself all in? If you want something in your life, they say you need to make room for it. If I've heard people talk about, you know, if you want someone, if you're single and you want a partner, you need to make an empty drawer for their stuff. You need to make room for their clothes in the closet. You need to literally make a space in your life for that. And I would definitely consider that behavior being all in. You know what I mean? And it struck me so powerfully, because we all do it. We all do it. We're human. We think, oh, I'm going to do this. And then we go right back into fear mode. Like, oh, but what about this? What about that? No. Be all in. When I walked away from my job, I was showing that I mean it. I'm doing this. I'm getting the RV. I'm hitting the road. It doesn't matter that I talked about it for 7 years, researched 8, 9 years, whatever. Was researching, talking about it, planning. That was important, and it got me in a space in my head and my heart where I was ready to do it when the time came. But when things start to change is when you take that first step of action, saying, I'm all in. When I actually quit my job is when the magic happened, because now I was standing with 2 feet in the new circumstances, and there was no going back, and that's when all the blessings showed up to meet me. It's also like when you want to move cross country, or when you want to get a new job, or I don't know, there's so many times in our life where, oh, another example that I had. I was really worried about money. It was December, and I had bought the RV and I bought the truck, but since then I've had a finite amount of money, and if I don't figure out what to do with this, I got to do something, right? And I had all the fear built up, and I was worried about money. And someone that I had been on a group with was starting a money program, and she was doing a coaching. And from the moment I sent her the money, I hit click and sent the money on PayPal. Even though we didn't start coaching for a couple weeks, I already had that shift, because once I paid the money to her, I was all in. And that's when everything started to shift. It didn't even wait until the coaching program started. Now, out of that experience, because I invested in myself, I paid money and invested in myself, out of that experience, I got the courage to make a video offering myself as content. Someone saw that video, created a speaking engagement for me, and I had my first motivational speaking event. which had nothing to do with all the other things going on in my life. But because I was all in one area of my life, I shifted the energy all around me and shifted the opportunity. It's kind of like a kaleidoscope. You know, you're in this one spot and all you're seeing is this, so all you're receiving is this, and all you're working from is this perspective. And as soon as you twist the kaleidoscope, everything changes, and now you're seeing this much. Because you still see what you saw before, but now you're seeing all the new stuff. And then you twist it again, and now you're seeing even more. You need to go forward all into that new energy, and then everything you know and everything you've seen already can all work together and give you even more.